Hello.
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 What did you look at my head like that for then?
Everybody looks at his head a little bit strange sometimes. Happy New Christmas.
Happy New Christmas, Happy New Year.
What did you get for Christmas?
Oh, here we go.
Really? I were looking at them in Woolworths.
But Woolworths?
Yeah.
Been shut 20 years.
1979. Thought K-Tel did that. You can't buy them in the shops, you know. What about you? What did you get?
Oh, dear.
Blimey.
Oh.
Splashing out on them, aren't they?
They are.
I got a Moulder Willy kit, a cloner Willy kit. So if you'd like your Willy cloning, get in touch and you can come round and you can clone your Willy. And I also got a lightsaber.
Oh.
Sean got very bored with that very quickly, didn't he?
Yes. After being chopped into 4 pieces, it gets boring.
It doesn't get boring. It never gets boring. We hope you've had a happy Christmas, or a peaceful Christmas, or whatever sort of Christmas is good for you.
Yes.
And we thought the last vlog of 2024,
Which is this one.
that we'd have a look back at what we said we were going to do during 2024. And it's like
Not a lot happened.
what do they call them at work? Like a performance review.
A performance review.
Like an evaluation of ourselves.
You know, so you can get a pay rise. We're having a pay cut.
Since we left the boat, we've been taking a continual pay cut.
There we have.
So we did release a vlog early in 2024 where we were talking about what we wanted to do around the croft. And one of the things was the train barn, and we actually, that kept kind of stuttering along, didn't it?
We've been talking about that for about 8 years.
I think it was September 2022 we started.
I think it
talking
was, yes.
about it. Why do you keep rubbing your face?
It's a bit tight because I've just had a shave.
It's a bit tight because he's had some injections over Christmas.
No,
hasn't he?
I have not.
He's had something tightened, something lifted.
I need a lot lifting.
So the train barn, yeah. So it's coming up to like about, I don't know, 15, 16 months. The only thing that has stopped us from doing the train barn was me being not physically able to do it. And it's not for the want of trying, because we cleared it out.
We cleared it out 3 times.
We cleared it out, and then at the moment it's literally floor to rafters with cardboard boxes.
Yeah, I've got to sort them out.
And a cross trainer, which we got for the wedding to lose some weight, but inadvertently I hurt my back lifting the blooming thing in there. Yeah. And then there's also marmalade and honey jars in there, and some pieces of wood and an oak gate. Stop rubbing your head.
There's all sorts. I had an itch on me ear.
And yeah, I was just not fit to do it as much as I kept trying.
Yeah.
But I am, well, the hurty bit of me, touch wood, is now fixed. It's been 2 months since the operation, and the pain hasn't come back. I get a few twinges, but nothing like it used to be. It's not holding me back from anything. So, are we going to do that in 20? Well, you'll have to stay tuned and find out later in this video, won't you?
You will.
The other thing we were talking about doing was the chicken enclosure.
Yes.
And we were going to extend it, and we were going to get some ducks. We were going to put a little pond in there.
We were.
And that didn't happen either. Well, it's actually a good job in a way, because the chickens are gone now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Up there in poultry heaven.
Poultry heaven, yes.
Poultry heaven. Elaine's up there looking down on us.
And Mags.
Saying, I wish my neck was stronger.
Don't.
No. So yeah, that didn't, and that was, to be honest, the same reason. I couldn't help Sean putting the fence posts in and running the wire.
And it's a big job.
It is quite a big job. A bit like the one you couldn't flush away this morning.
Twice.
It's a good job we've got trees with sticks outside the house, isn't it, really? Oh, squelchy. And so the ducks didn't happen either.
No.
What was the other thing we didn't do? The allotment. Sean was going to turn the little spare bit of land near the bees.
I was.
And you were going to build some raised beds.
I was going to build some raised beds, but then we were saving up for the wedding, weren't we?
Grow purple carrots.
But we were saving up for the wedding. Money was short, wasn't it?
Yeah, money.
Money's always short.
We literally spent every last penny we had on the wedding, which we don't regret
No, we don't, not at all.
But it just means that had to take a back seat. So what else did we say we were going to do in 2024? We said we were going to extend the bees, and we did extend the bees.
We did, yeah.
So we caught a few swarms, and we lost a couple. We've actually lost one this week.
Yeah.
But I was expecting it to go weeks ago, to be honest, because we came into winter and it was queenless, and I tried 2 or 3 times to get a queen in there, various methods.
And they wouldn't raise their own, would they?
No, it was a bit of a lost cause. But I tried to keep them going through the winter and maybe introduce a queen in the spring, but they've gone. So we're back to 21 hives, which is weirdly where we started the year.
It is, yeah. We extended it and then they just sort of went back to how they were.
So we went from 21 up to, I think, 25 and back down to 21 again, which is not bad.
Yeah.
But the land out there, so we've put 3 new hives on the land where the allotment was going to be.
The allotment can still go there. It's still a work in progress.
But we've got to think about how the gas man is going to get round with his lorry, because that's where he parks his lorry to fill our gas up.
Yes.
I was going to say that in a completely different way, and I thought better of it.
Did you really?
I am maturing. I was going to say that's where the gas...
Maturing my ass.
I'll have you. I will have you.
This is maturing.
It's where the gas man likes to come round before he gets his big hose out and puts... Well, are we not going there?
No, we're not.
Okay, we're not going there. So how would you evaluate our 2024 plans? I'm thinking like 1 out of 10.
I'm thinking 0.
Well, we extended the bees. It's not our fault that some of them died.
No, it's not. That's what happens in nature.
If we hadn't have extended the apiaries, we'd be down to about 16.
Yeah, we would.
But we're not. We're still on 21, which is good. We have run out of honey now, by the way. So
yeah, we have.
The next honey should be the wildflower honey, which
in the summer.
It should be in the summer, probably June, July-ish.
Yeah.
So I feel a bit fake because we've just sat here and basically said that we've done nothing that we said we were going to do in 2024. So now what are we going to do in 2025? And anybody
we're
watching...
going to do what we didn't do.
Anybody that's watching is probably going to think, well, yeah, blah-de-blah-de-blah.
Yeah, they will. But then I just block them.
The difference is... He does as well. The difference is that there was a reason we couldn't do the stuff in 2024.
It was your health.
Because I was not... Well, I was going to say buggered, but I'm not allowed to say... But YouTube doesn't like it when I say buggered. I was shafted.
Shafted?
I think shafted is probably a better word, isn't it?
Can't say that.
I was physically shafted and not able to do any of the physical stuff.
Yeah, and it caused a lot of stress, which blows your motivation out the window as well, doesn't it?
It does blow a lot of things, but motivation is the worst one, really, isn't it?
Yes.
But that is fixed.
Yeah.
Ish. I've got to watch my back, so I can't do heavy lifting and
No,
things like that. But it means we can do a heck of a lot more than we could do. And I'm doing a lot of exercise now to build my strength back up. And my back is feeling stronger.
Yeah.
So by the time we get to spring 25, I think I'm going to be in a better position.
And I'll be able to get my new barrow out.
You'll be able to get your new barrow out. That is definitely a euphemism.
No, it's not.
I once knew a
I've
lad.
got a brand new barrow. It's not been used yet.
I once knew a lad. And he didn't have to...
Do you still know him?
So 2025. So let's go back. Train barn. So are we going to do the train barn in 2025?
That's your decision.
I'd like to do it. I've got everything I need to start doing it.
You've got all the trains.
I've got all the trains and I've got quite a bit of track and some people have been really kind and given us stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got to kind of do it. The issue is we've still got to dig out. If you remember us saying we have to dig out about we've been told it's not that much. It's
not that much?
6 to 8 inches.
Oh, right. That's near enough.
It's about that, innit? That's 6 to 8 inches.
Yeah, something like that.
There's plenty of married men out there agreeing with me,
know
looking at the wives and going, he's right, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if we can get somebody to come and help us dig out 6 to 8 inches of soil from the barn, which is like 4 metres by 7 metres.
Talking of you, Alfie.
Then, hey, it'll build his muscles.
It will.
It'll make him a big... It'll put hairs on your chest.
Get up here and help us dig.
If we can dig that out, we've got a barrow to move the soil.
Yes.
And we've got somewhere to put the soil.
Yes.
And then a bit of help with the concreting.
We just take the window out, won't we, and have it poured straight through the window.
Yeah. We can do the internals. Because you're all right at woodwork.
I'm all right with the wood, yeah.
So Sean can probably finish off the internals. It's just getting the ground dug out.
That's got to be done first.
And the concrete poured in. So if you fancy a couple of days, come and rent a pod up here or something.
A couple of days?
Obviously, we're not paying for it.
A week.
And help us do that. That could be something we could arrange. We could get a gang of viewers to come and help us.
We could.
I could make tea and film it.
You could.
I can do that.
I can do what my mum used to do.
Point your finger and supervise. So if you're up for that, we can't accommodate you. We could probably feed you.
And, we can feed you.
And give you the tools.
Make you a dinner every day.
And we can recommend a few places to stay. But if you fancy doing that for a few days, then let us know, and we might be able to arrange something.
We might be able to.
Because I still want to do the train barn.
Yeah.
I think it's still a goer. A bit like you at 60. So I think we could definitely do that.
Yes, we can.
Right, so that's that one ticked off. So chicken enclosure. Well, we've got a bit of work to do on that.
Yeah.
I'll say then, because he's not gonna. So we've still got the 2 ton of sand that we were going to put down.
Do you know what I'm going to do with that?
What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to get some cement and make a concrete base, and then it's not muddy at all.
Okay, so we're going to do that. We need to clean it out, disinfect it, and and renovate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to build a new coop? Because you were talking about building a new.
I'm going to build a new coop.
Are you? That's going to cost, and I don't think.
I'm not going to build a new coop.
I don't think we need one. I just think the door needs to be.
It needs more secure. That's
a
all,
bolt
really.
on it to stop it from the pine marten. But once we've got all that, we're definitely doing this, aren't we?
We are, yes. I've got to do it, yeah.
And we'll get some new chickens, but we're not going to do it while it's the middle of winter. I think we're going to do that when it just starts to get a bit warmer.
And it'll just end up being a bog walking up and down that hill on it.
And then the chickens can come out.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to do that.
We are.
Right, the allotment. That's another tick.
That's another tick.
We're ticking these off and we haven't done them yet.
I'm going to be busy this year, aren't I? Next year.
I think the allotment is going to have to be binned for now.
Yeah, because we need that space.
We do need that space. We need it for the gas man and his big, thick pipe. It is, it's huge. People say, oh, mine's like a Coke can.
A Coke can?
And then, if you saw the gas man, it'd be like, it'd make it look like a tiddler, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would.
So I think the allotment's going to have to wait. We need that land because I think I might need to get a little writing shed.
Yes. I have an idea where we can put that.
The book, I'm not going to go on about it.
But it's an international best-selling author.
I am, although somebody trumped me the other day.
Did they?
And said that they were a prize-winning international author, which has made me a little bit jealous. I need to win a prize now. I don't care what it is, but I just need to, so that I can go back to him and say,
I'll get you a prize.
Thank you. But my mind is very active and I need peace. And the problem, I've got a nice little studio. You've seen the studio a million times.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant little escape, except it's not an escape because Ollie likes to come in and close the door behind him, which he's learned how to do, which I thought was cute at first, so I encouraged it, but now I can't stop him. So now he knows how to open the door, come into the office and close the door behind him, then lay in front of the door so nobody else can come in, i.e. Otis.
It's true.
Ollie is very, very clever. But then Ollie also likes, like they do, to jump up every 5 minutes for a fuss and a love.
A little fuss.
Which is all right. And then Sean comes in every 5 minutes to make sure I'm not looking at porn or to see what porn I'm looking at.
Oh, God.
It's exactly what you do.
It's not.
He dresses it up as, oh, what do you want for dinner? Or, oh, what's this? Oh, come and look at this. But that's what it's really about. And then, of course, Otis likes to bark whenever he hears anything.
If he hears a twig snap 4 mile away, he'll bark.
And it's all distractions. So because the first book's done so well, I want a little writing studio just away from the house where I can go and get a couple of 3 hours of total peace where the dogs aren't. And write in peace. Let my imagination...
You can, yes.
Flow.
And then I'll just come knocking on that door every 5 minutes. It keeps slicing me up.
I love it. It's my favourite Christmas present. When I went down to the Co-op, they were all impressed, weren't they? Waving it around the bread aisle. Get off my Warburton's toasty.
Oh, dear.
So yeah, writing studio is going to come in very handy because I've got quite a few stories, and the success of the first one means that it's inspired. I've inspired myself.
You have, haven't you?
That's not the word I'm looking for. Is it? It's motivated me to do more.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that. The one thing that I'm surprised nobody has been pulling us up on over the last few weeks is what's happened to the boat.
Yes. It's still on.
The boat, well,
We've got all the stuff for it, haven't we?
we were just getting into it when I got really bad and had to go and have this operation. So I think that paused. We kind of pressed the pause button.
Yeah, and then Justin
point.
got really busy at work, didn't he?
Yeah, Justin's a tattooist, and he got really busy. And then Christmas came, and then Justin and his wife just seemed to get cold after cold after cold.
They've got the lurgy all the time.
And have family staying, and then we had people staying, and it's just been stupid busy.
We usually have a curry every week, and we've not been doing it, have we?
No.
Not even that.
So I think we've got to get back on board with that. It's all there waiting.
Yeah.
The plans are there. We've bought the materials in. You saw us buy the materials. So that's waiting to go. So we just need to get the time and get back together and crack on with that.
Yes, we'll do it.
So as much as I'm excited about the writing, I think the plan and getting the chickens back, I think the plan that I'm most excited about for 2025 involves changing our car. So we changed our car. We already changed it this year. I think it was August.
I'll be working till I'm 90.
You'll be working until...
No, I'll be working while I'm 90 because he won't let me retire.
What? You retired when we moved on the boat?
Sat down. Are you doing anything today?
Our old car, the gearbox started to go in June, July, so we changed the car in August and got basically the same car but with a good gearbox.
Sure.
Where we live is beautiful.
Awesome.
But getting the dogs to places where we can let them off, because we live on a croft and there's crofts beside us, there's wild animals and there's sheep and there's cows and there's deer, and we can't let the dogs out really to run where we live.
No, because we'd lose them.
Because we'd lose them, because they'd go after the cows and the sheep and everything else.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of places nearby we can take them, plenty of hills and common land and the loch and everything and the beach. But having two dogs and the car doesn't really go. So what we're going to do
a mess.
is we're going to sell the car we've got, and we're going to buy like a truck, like a closed top truck, like a pickup type truck.
So that the cab is separate from the dogs.
And we're going to do that for a couple of reasons. One is so that we can take the dogs out every day, and we can take them up into the hills and down to the beach and down to the loch, and they can have a good run. So that's one good thing. The other good thing is we can use it to fetch and carry all the bee stuff, so
All
the supers and the hives.
all the hives and supers and stuff, yeah.
And the nukes, because we're limited as to what we can do on the quad. But the other good thing is we can get a kind of a tent box that we can put on the roof, and we can start going out and having adventures and going to places across the Highlands and just camping out for the night, just for like one night.
Be awesome.
And be kind of self-sufficient with the tent box. And I really, really want to do that, some kind of wild camping, but with the truck so that we can actually get places. So I'm really looking forward to that. That is happening. We're actually looking for the right vehicle now. As soon as we find the right vehicle, and I've got our tax return done in a couple of weeks, and I know how much money we've got left. I don't know why you hold your head. You've never, ever done a tax return in your life.
No, I don't do it. I just think about what that tax man takes off us.
It's better to be right than I'm knocking at the door. But what that also does is it opens up a plan that we talked about a few weeks ago, which we are doing, which is our grand tour of the UK in 2025.
Well, Great Britain, because we're not going to Ireland.
And 2026. Well, you don't know.
Really?
Turn your ears away. Yeah. So, yeah, the UK. Get with the programme.
I don't know nothing.
And what we're going to do basically is tour around Britain and go around all sorts of places that mean a lot to us that you probably don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Like when Sean was in the Navy.
Yes.
So we're going to go to the prison in Portsmouth where he was placed when they found him bumming the captain.
You see, I know he doesn't know where the prison is.
But you say it exists.
There is a naval prison, but it ain't in Portsmouth.
Plymouth,
No,
Northampton.
I'm not telling you
I'll
where it
keep
is.
guessing till I get it right. Barnsley,
No, I can't remember the name of it, but it's none of them.
St Neots,
Yeah.
Ipswich, Swansea, Bathgate, Croydon, Bridlington.
No.
Okay, I give up then now. But it's good because it means we can take the dogs. We'll have the tent. We're going to pimp it up a little bit so we've got power and we're really looking forward to it. We'll just go away for a week at a time. We'll do some filming, go see some places, tell you the story, and then come back and edit it all and show you it.
We hope.
We hope. But everything's looking all right for it.
Yeah, it is.
At the moment, and that's on top of everything else, the train barn and the chickens and Sherlock. So people will be asking straight away, who's going to look after the chickens and Sherlock?
We have neighbours.
We have friends and neighbours who are more than capable, and they already do that when we jaunt off to Edinburgh and places like that. So none of that is an issue.
We have good friends and neighbours.
We do. So there you go. We've kind of drawn a line now of what we need to do by the end of 2025. What do you think the chances are? I think the chickens You think the chances are 6 to 8 inches?
6 to 8 inches.
I reckon the chickens will just kind of get replaced. I don't think we'll end up doing too much. I think you'll probably do a bit to make.
No,
it better.
I've got to sort that run out for them.
I think the bees, we're going to just kind of keep what we've got with the bees.
Yeah.
No new bees. We'll sort swarms and stuff out, and I might move a couple of hives around. But I don't think we're going to do too much. That's not going to be as much work this year as it was.
No.
Next year as it was this year.
We're hoping it's going to be more busy for honey harvest because this year's been rubbish.
It's been terrible. But all the beekeepers in this area have been saying the same. So it's not just us.
Yeah.
So hopefully it will be a better year for the honey.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm looking forward to the Grand Tour. Really looking forward to that because we're going to see some places that really important to us, like I said, that you know nothing about. So it's a whole new set of stories to you. And hopefully we can revisit some brilliant canal places and some friends on the canals.
Oh, we'll do that, yes.
While we're doing that, I want to go see where Dylan is again.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'd like to go to Pig Forest and see some friends up there.
And it'd be great just to revisit it, wouldn't it? And go and see it, but from a different perspective, not on the boat, from a truck with the new dogs. That's going to be excellent. I wonder if Otis would remember that.
Probably not.
But we shall see. But that's it.
Are we done?
For this vlog. And for 2024.
Yay!
Next time you see us, unless you watch another vlog, it'll be next year. So if we don't see you until then, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Hope 2025 brings everything that you possibly want.
I do.
But especially health and happiness. Health and happiness. That's what she wants. That's what she said.
I read the letters.
Good luck getting that. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Happy New Year. See you later.
Ta-ra.
Bye.